Good morning, my FOMO friends. I was driving late last night. Had to stop. I'm off in, where am I at now? Oh, there you go. Fort Wayne, Indiana. And we're going to do a little bit of hunting here before we get back on the road. I was tired. I had to stop off at a place to sleep. I was just looking for somewhere cheap. I was like, okay, this is a cool, cheap hotel. I've stayed at this hotel line before, but dude, it's sketch. Room was fine, but the area and hotel was a little sketch. So anyway, I'm safe. Let's get to hunting. First stop, Fort Wayne, Costco. So in talking to customer service people, I was asking about the liquor section. Had to do something with membership. They said yesterday they put out birthday bourbon for under $200. I was like, do you have any more in the back? Joking around with them as much as I can, but they said they drop stuff just randomly throughout the day. They'll put stuff out on the shelf. So let's see if they have anything on the shelf this morning. Definitely got that Woodford Reserve Kirkland eggnog. There we go. Angel's Envy. There's some Starlight Blackberry. Look at that Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond. $34. Dang. Bardstown Origin. Small batch. Old Forester. OGD 114. $17. That's a good price. Clase Azul. Don Julio. Tequila Ocho. Look at that. $43. That is a steal, my friend. All right. Don't know much about scotches, but they've got it. Buffalo Trace Bourbon Cream. Johnny Walker. There's some Hibiki Harmony. $75. Contro. Three Floyds. Don't know anything about these guys, but it is $39. Hit me up. Let me know what you think about that. Should I have picked it up or should I have not? Got that Jackie D right there. $37.89, and that is for the handle, the 175 killer bottle. $25 for the Tennessee Sour Mash Whiskey, Kirkland edition. Ooh, Russell's Reserve. Larceny, Knob Creek 12-year. Look at the price on that Knob Creek 12-year.
Proceed to the route.
Holy cow. Proceed to the route. I'm sorry. $43. If I did not have some already, I would probably be picking that up. Four Roses Handle, Woodford Double Oak, some Bullet, Bourbon and Rye, some Old Fashioned mix. Elijah Craig. Looks like Private Selection Angel's Envy with, looks like the Booker's is, what batch is that? 2503.
At the next stop sign, turn left.
2503, that is Jerry's batch. Well, more bourbon cream. Don't see anything else. All right. I guess we're on to the next store. Got to our next stop. It's going to be Belmont Beverage. Party Center. Hope there's a party inside. Let's go find it. Hopefully it's on the shelf. Right, just come in. You have the Jefferson's display. Cast strength. Oceans. There's an Elijah Craig private barrel. Let's see what's on that. 122.4, 9 years. Angel's Envy, the bottle and bond. Bullet, Rossville Union down there. Wild Turkey. Tyrone R is what it looks like. Got the barrels down there. There's a Belmont Beverage. Old Forester Blue Label. Woodford Copper and Cask. I love this tabletop. I'd love to get that downstairs and put it on one of my barrels. And the Hard Truth stuff. Peanut butter whiskey. I want to try that. And then the peanut brittle bourbon cream. All right. And there's a Southern Star High Rye. Single barrel. That looks interesting. Heaven Hill Grain to Glass. Shout out to Sip in the South. There's that Penelope. Love watching you guys. Ooh, check out this bottle. Does that remind anybody of a classic Buffalo Trace bottle? Why don't y'all guess? Put that in the comments what you think that reminds you of. Right next to that Sazerac. Duck Holiday up there. Magnolia. Wood Creek. Let's see. A lot of just regular shelfers, nothing crazy that stands out here. They did say that pot still is actually still pre-allocated around here, harder to get. Some of the Stellum stuff, the Lyra, it's $29.95. Good price on the Eagle Rare right there, $49.99. I think that's all we got. On to the next. Well, it wasn't exactly a bust. There was some good bottles in there, but nothing that I'm really looking for. There's quite a few of these stores here in town. I'm hoping they're not the same, but let's keep hunting. Gonna check out Cap and Cork. They have some stores around town, but we're gonna check out this one. All right. The rye section. And quickly goes into the bourbon. Buffalo, of course. Now, Wild Turkey, Tyrone, or I always got to check that. Always looking for those good warehouses. Kind of the same thing on Jack Daniels, looking for what warehouses they are. Sometimes you can find some gems in the single barrels. Got the line of Benchmark down there. Nothing that's really blowing my skirt up. There's some Nulu, Indiana picks. Oh, there's that Play Like a Champion today. I think that's Lou Holtz's line right there. $55. 5-year Kentucky Double Oak to Weeded. If you're a Michigan fan. Some of the single barrel. $2.18 on both of those. Don't see much of anything else. W.H. Harrison, Governor's Reserve. I'm guessing that's a governor somewhere. Maybe governor of Indiana, since that's where we're at. Yep, distilled and barrel aged in Indiana. Looks kind of light to me. I think I'm going to take a pass on that at $75. Barrel proof and the original look very similar in color. Let's see if they have anything behind the counter. Got a cool looking bar back here. Got some pics. Beautiful and the damn. Curious on that one. Ooh, he's jumping. Let's see if we can check that one. All right, so I think I said Washington, but that is Franklin. Now that I got it up closer, and this is a 6-year-old MGP, and they state it back here, and they're proud of it. It's an MGP 95.5, and they talk about Franklin being a man of leisure. And at 42 years old, retiring basically. And so talks about those being over 42. Cheers to you. It's pretty cool. But they're pretty clear with everything here. Non-chill filtered. They tell you the degree of the water that they had in there. The chars. They tell you who bottled it, who distilled it, and everything. So if you've had this, give me a shout. That Franklin bottle was interesting. Probably going to kick myself for not picking it up, but I've had a lot of MGP 95.5, but double the age, and it's hard to pull the trigger on a $100 bottle. But anyway, on to the next. Went a little north of the city. We're at Barrel Proof Liquors. It's attached to a gas station. We have a Pizza Hut also at the other end. Let's check it out. When I just come in, they have their store pick Knob Creek cash strength. It's good proof on that. Look at that, 126.2. They have a 117.8. And yeah, 117.8 and the 126. Burr Rye. That's a good price on that Burr Rye. That's this year's Honey Reserve, Starlight.
That's why I'm asking, because we're at Nobby. On Nobby, you said?
And you have Warehouse, the 10-year Starlight. Great price on that. That is SRP. Everything in here that I was thinking is SRP. You have a Templeton Rye, 13-year. Gonna have to check that out a little bit more. That might be worth picking up. Tin Cup 14.
Normally we would have
Remus, there's the Remus 9.
Well, you have a Josh Cease one.
Rand. Vaults, 10-year Basil Hayden. Pepper. Orphan Barrel. Shane Pursuit. Rumor that has some turkey juice in it. I'm not sure. Got the Willets. The Malaman Green. You got the Woodford. Then some Christmas packs. Shout out to Indiana. That Sweet Mash bourbon right there is really good. And then the Grain to Glass series. But check out this. This store is not huge. This is as big as the store is. But the entire back wall is bourbon. This is nice. So I'm going to pan through here. Got Whiskey Acres. The Hard Truth stuff. Oh, you can come through. It's not going to hurt it. Peerless. Great. Haven't had the rum barrel, but I'm sure it's really good. I've had the double oaked and then the double oaked rye. All their stuff is really good. You can get a hold of a single barrel. You can get some very unique flavors out of that. This is what's interesting to me. Nash Tucky 10. Might be picking that up. Of course, they're in town. We've had the 5 and 6 hit, but 10-year-old, I haven't seen that. Not a bad price. It's just this trip might be getting a little out of hand. Bourbon Deluxe. That's the first time I've seen it on the shelf in Indiana here. It's a 7-year. Got a Heaven's Door store pick. Revelation. Refuge, the 10-year. Buzzard's Roost. And last year at KBF, I had, of course, I think this is MGP juice, Presidential Dram, age 2 term, so that is 8 years. I love what they do with that. They associate it with the government. I'm a little bit of a political guy. You're not going to hear me talking about it much here online, though. But this, I think this might be a pickup. They did not have this whenever I did my Starlight pick. They were out. That might be worth a pickup. And then they, look at that. Takai finish. Chicken cock.
Oh, yeah.
Penelope.
I like want to keep going down, but these are all reds, and I know I'm just going to miss them.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's see. It's 133 proof. Warehouse 6.
seen a bunch of shards.
Oh, Kentucky Home. That's a cool looking bottle. Haven't seen that. Boundary Oak. It's that Woodinville Rye 8-year. I've had that before. Don't hate it. It's just not my. It's not my jam. 100 proof. Let's see what else they have. Starlight end cap. We've got the sherry barrels, just the regular bourbon, rye whiskey and BDN. We tried that. The double oaked. That double oaked is really good. Our Armagnac finished, and then more sherry. And there's that red turkey wheat. Pick this up if you see it. Don't pass on it. Delicious bottle. So is that 100 proof 8-year. All good stuff. And an end cap down here. Some stuff. Uh-oh. Look at that. The Woodford 150th. And the Run-In the Kentucky Derby. Baccarat edition. But that's a pretty penny. And they have a birthday bourbon in there. That looks like that is 2024. Big old pallet of Jack Daniel's Blackberry. I have a store pick Angel's Envy. Old Forester. But then, look at this. We can't get this in Tennessee. And we're a Tennessee whiskey. Jack Daniel's Single Barrel. It's that heritage. Look at that. Might be picking one of those up. Couple things on the counter. We have the Whistle Pig 15, Bardstown series, Chateau Levant. It's a good bottle. 21-year lock, stock, and barrel. Some Fort Gate stuff, Legion, Yamasaki, Seagrass. It's nice. Then we have some St. Nick. Rare Perfection 8-year. It's a good bottle. All Turkey Triumph still. We've got Calumet 18, and then some of the bootleg distilleries at the Heaven's Door. Elijah Craig 18. This year's Utopias. At Yellowstone.
Be careful.
And that is the 10-year 2025 edition. Well, I did pick up 2 bottles in there. Got the Nash Tucky 10 and wound up picking up the Starlight Mizunara. So spent a little pretty penny in there, but those are 2 great bottles I'm looking forward to trying and sharing. But I can't recommend this place enough. Barrel proof. Guys in there were super nice. Nolan, the district manager, I guess, was in there. He was super nice too. And Brian, he'd only been here for 3 days, and we're all chatting it up. But great place. Highly recommend. Barrel proof. All right, so we ventured down the road to Huntertown. We're going to go to another barrel proof. We had a successful little search and conversation at the last store down the road, so figure why not. So this store, it's kind of interesting. Some of you guys don't know, I am a elementary school teacher. This is my 2nd year. I've been teaching for 17 years and had 15 years in special education at the middle school level. But I taught 5th grade math last year. This year I'm teaching 4th grade math at a inner city school in Nashville. And yes, I did. I'm playing hooky yesterday and today I took off so I could do that Magnus pick. But hey, check this out. That's an elementary school. This is the liquor store. Enough said. So the music's a little loud, but I'll try to talk over it just a little bit. If not, you might just get a little bit of silence. But big Jesse James handle. Cumberland Falls, Luca Mariano. Shout out to Danville on that one. Here we go. Oh, gotta check it. 133. I think it's the same as the other store, so I'm not even going to check it out. Same proof. But this store's a little bit smaller, but they do have a pretty good selection.
Hello, US 93.3.
But
Who's this?
see what else. Oh, they have Dr. McGillicuddy's. I didn't even know they still made that stuff. There's a Old Smoky 4-year bourbon. Let's see here. There's some more of the Harrison stuff. Woodenville. Then we start getting into the Irish and Scotches. See if they have anything else behind the counter. A couple things up there. Fame Pursuit. And that's about it. We are here at family owned and chain here in Fort Wayne, SV Liquors. Let's see what they have in here. I'm starting to get pretty hungry, so maybe I have to just stop. We're gonna have to put some food in my belly. Check it out. Whoa, that's scary as soon as you walk in. Although that's pretty cool. That's a Doris. Pretty nice store here. Oh, check that out. Barrel pick right off the bat. $49.99 for a bib. $17.92. And they got the glass case sitting here in the front. There's another Utopias. Apparently that just dropped. The Sweet Oak Woodford. Have not heard good things about that. Heard that it's not good. All right. Heaven Hill Grain to Glass Series. Woven Honor. If you like Scotch. Hey, there's the Infinite. It's Infinite 2. $2.49. Not the worst I've seen. But I haven't seen this before. It's the SB House Midnight. 10-year. That's kind of hard to swallow on a 10-year, but then they had some stuff up here. It's like, oh, it's the Doc Holliday set, but then Knob Creek 21 just sitting out. And then batch 3 of the Bookers. Yeah, Jerry's batch. It's go down the aisle here, see what they have. Penelope. There's some Ugly Dog flavored whiskeys. Barrel Proof Bernheim. Check this out, all you Redwood Empire fans. This is a holiday tube, I think. This is just the regular bottled and bond Grizzly Beast and Rocket Top. But this is a seasonal tube that they're doing. It's pretty freaking sweet. E.H. Taylor much? Trying to play off that, but that is a cool looking package setup. They do have a store pick of the Jefferson's Ocean single barrel. And some Starlight VDN Blueberry Port. That's interesting. Might have to try that. I'm a blueberry fan. Rabbit Hole. Seen quite a bit of Rabbit Hole up here. Barrel Proof Elijah Craig A124, B525, and A125. Nice to see that they have that separated out, organized. Heaven Hill Art Series right there. Oh, and that's a private barrel they have too. That's cool. There's a store pick. Four Roses third tier OESK. And that is 10-year-old. There's a Woodford Double Oak store pick. Got quite a few sales or store picks here. Knob Creek. Guess that's the old one there, the 120 proof. Oop. Gotta make sure I check it. Tyrone D. Times roll. Sorry about the music. I'll start singing along. I'm a music fan. Let's see, 130.8 and Warehouse 3. I think that's about it. Unless you're looking for some Admiral Nestlin's rum, but pretty cool little store. A lot of store picks. SV Liquors. Check them out. Pretty cool store there. I didn't find anything that floated my boat that I needed to pick up, but some great barrel picks in there. Some different stuff. Didn't, think the prices were, anything crazy. The Knob Creek was marked up a little bit, about $40 from SRP, but hey, to each his own. But nothing outrageous. I mean, it's not like $3.99 or anything. But I think I'm going to have to find me something to eat here in a second and keep on going. So this is going to be a lunch break and then on to the next place. We're at Cap in Cork. Sounds like Captain Cork. Captain Cork. Captain Crunch is what it reminds me of. Anyway, we're at Cap Cork. Check them out. Music's a little loud in here again too. Just over a speaker, so I'm going to try to talk a little bit over this. Got your Backbone Prime blended bourbon whiskey. Your Bone Snapper Rye. That stuff is so good. New Riff. Seen Moondrops. I'm guessing MGP juice. 7-year-old. It's in Fortville. Distilled in Indiana. So I'd be willing to bet that's what that is. High Road Rye. Sweet Mash Rye right there from Hard Truth. Some Breckenridge stuff. Frenchies. French Toast Bourbon. Bourbon with natural flavors. I don't know about all that. Got our Fiddler right there. Old Hammer. Seen a lot of Old Hammer around. Penelope. Calumet Larceny. That is C924. I they did have some Russell's store pick. I think they had 4 barrels at one point. And this is 8-year-old Tyrone M. And they did have some Camp Nelson stuff, but they sold out of it. Brothers Bond. And getting into the Tennessee whiskey. Go up here and see what they have in their single barrel section. They did have this over here. They're having a special. Saving $5 on the First West. Stuff is good. Maverick. What's that? Oh, it's a single malt. Finished in port casks. Here's their allocated section. Origin Series, and they have Booker's. Nashville Barrel. They have all the Bernheim wheat. And whenever I say all the Bernheim wheat, look at that. Golly. Dr. Bird. Jamaican rum. They do have a Rittenhouse Rye pick. Puncher's Chance. Baby J. Didn't see anything else other than Scotch and tequila. There's their Rittenhouse Rye. They do have a Don Julio pick. Jefferson's. Elijah Craig. There's some Henry McKenna. That's not a single barrel pick, but it is a single barrel. The Maker's pick. What's their recipe on that? 52120. Single barrel. 1792. There's the Russells. Here's what all they had. They had 4 different ones. And then you have the Four Roses. It's an 11-year OBSF. And then the Jack Daniels. Nice store, just a lot of your average shelfers in there. Some bottles that you don't see. There's a couple, but nothing crazy. So that was Captain Cork. Let's see what other stores we can find. At another Belmont beverage location. Figured I'd give them one more shot. See if this store's any different. Checking out the bourbon aisle here. There's your your flavored stuff. Getting into your regular shelfers, of course. Evan Williams Bottle and Bond. Gotta have that on your bar. Is that Three Floyds? I just don't know about all that. Bubblegum Head is what another one was named. Curious on it. I'd like to try it though. Barrel proof. Uh-oh. Warehouse 13. At 129.6 proof. That's a good bottle, possibly to pick up. $64.99. You can find those honeys every now and then. Middle West. I have to go around this pole right here. Some Larceny. There's Buffalo Trace. Ooh, here's a little display. There's Rigers. Rossville Union with a little bit of dust in there. NBC, Medley Brothers, some First West, Penelope. Stranahan's. Oh, About does it on the bourbon aisle. Let's check out what they have behind the bar. This Utopia is at a good price, $2.79. That's the cheapest I've seen, about $50. I like that. Store pick right there, the old Forester. That's a Takai finish up there, Penelope. The Augusta 10-year store pick, Cock of the Walk. Some good bottles in here. 15 stars. There you go. There's some very old St. Nick, Rare Perfection, 15-year-old. Let's get around that. There's a 14-year-old, Rabbit Hole, some Whistle Pig. There's a good price on that. Calumet Farms, 16-year-old, $150. And then on their discount shelf, check this out. Lawrenceburg, aka Larrikin. This is their old label. So single barrel, 116.7 proof. Look at that price, $70. That's a $110, $120 bottle all day. So like half off. Let's see what all they have. Well, that was an upgrade, so I might have to stop off at another Belmont. I'm just running out of time here in Fort Wayne. Might have to just hit a few more and then get back on the road. Might hit a couple stores in Indy. We'll see. But let's see who else we can visit and check out. I'm gonna check out a grocery store. Let's check out Kroger. See if they have anything. Got a Hard Truth display. A lot of bourbon creams, maple, peanut butter, all the wine. Let's see. I bet they don't have a huge selection, but we'll check it out. All right, it's actually not too bad. A lot of shelfers. Good price right there on the Knob Creek 12. Still doesn't beat Costco, but still good. Hazel Hayden. There's all the bullet stuff. And the flavored. I don't think they have a special section, but end cap here. Larceny Barrel Proof. Some of the Bardstown series, Disco. It says Disco Series 1. That's not 1, that's 9. Sorry, the label wasn't matching up there. Some Nulu, Old Forester, Rittenhouse Michters. Regular shelfers right there. St. Elmo, we have cherry vanilla bourbon. Well, that's it. Another stop, another Belmont beverage. We do have some stuff here. There is a barrel private release. Look at that, $50. The barrel, single barrel. A couple private releases on those. The Alpha. Cornerstone Selections. What is that? Small batch.
$1.50.
Oh, that's Starlight. Huh. I have to check that out. New project, maybe? Southern Star. Haven't seen that around here. There's the Paradigm Rye. Oh, that's wheated, sorry. No, rye. But the high rye is next to it, and then the double rye. I was thinking ahead of myself. Backbone. Decade Down Uncut, and then Statler Springs. There you go, Catcher's Rye. Calumet. William Dalton, that's French Lick, Indiana. Hotel Tango. Buffalo Trace. Always got to check. 130.8 and Warehouse 3 on that Jack Daniels. The rest of these looks like shelfers for the most part. There's an old Forester gift pack that's been here a while. That 1910 Old Fine Whiskey marking on the front of it. Some Rabbit Hole up there, Wild Turkey. Yep, Tyrone. Evan Williams single barrel sitting up there. Knob Creeks. Yep, they didn't have really anything sitting behind the counter, so this was a quick stop. All right. There's some fiddlers right there, some good ones. We have Georgia Heartwood, the Wheated Toasteds, the Bourbon and Rye Toasted, and the Soloist. Some Pinhooks, the 10-year down there. Belmont Beverage. Store pick on the Angels Envy. Copper and Cask. See anything you like? Drop a comment. Am I missing something? I am kind of going through here pretty quick. They have a pretty decent selection. But again, a lot of shelfers. Buffalo Trace, of course. Makers 101. Love the box on that. Here we go. I'm sorry about the music again. I'm right underneath the speaker. We have Starlight again. Sazerac. Benchmark series. Let's go see what they have behind the counter. Pikesville Cream of Kentucky. Ring of Glass. There's a Rare Perfection 11. Prairie Hill Club. And Jim Kentucky. Alright. And they just got this in. Look at that. New batch 14. That was successful. Barrel proof. Batch 14, E.H. Taylor. All right. I think kind of keeps fueling the fire. I want to keep stopping places, but I know I got to get on the road. So might stop on one more on the way out. We'll see. I want to thank everybody for watching my video. And if you haven't already, hit that like button, share with your friends, drop a comment. I'd love to talk to you guys. But most of all, pound that subscribe button. We're on our way to 500, and I want to take every single one of you with me. Again, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, we're always looking FOMO, new friends, good times, great pours. We'll catch you on the next one.